The Witness is a game brimming with secrets, daunting, multi-layered mysteries that sunk into my subconscious, tracing snaking paths across my brain until I was literally seeing mazes every time I closed my eyes. That's the kind of power The Witness has. It hooked me in with its masterful puzzle design and gorgeous visuals, then compelled me forward as I began carving out my own purpose on the island. It's a freedom granted by a world as welcomingly open to exploration as it is enjoyably challenging to solve. The Witness is built around solving these deceptively simple-looking maze puzzles on terminals found around the island. The tactile joy of their interface and the initial sense of wonder and mystery their presence brings were enough to motivate me in the early moments. But these light-up labyrinths quickly became more sophisticated, adding new rules and constraints to the basic structure and allowing for the real tough yet fulfilling challenges to emerge. With each new rule, curiosity gave way to obsessive levels of motivation and purpose. I wasn't just solving puzzles because they were fun. Slowly but surely, they began to make sense in a much larger context. This manifests most tangibly in the Witness's first obvious overarching goal, shooting beams of light into the island's tallest mountain. Most early puzzles in the Witness work toward that goal, bestowing my frantic line drawing with an important sense of progress. It also helped me see the different regions of the island as distinct parts of a larger, cohesive whole, making the constant treks across the surprisingly large, dense landmass less daunting. There was also enough to do and see beyond the key objectives that my time spent simply wandering never felt wasted and helped clear my head when I felt stuck on a tough puzzle. And puzzles in the Witness are hard, but they're always fair and solvable. In a manner more freeing than most puzzle adventures, you're allowed and even encouraged to walk away from a problem you don't feel equipped to solve. That's a concept introduced in the opening minutes when you encounter a locked door covered in symbols you're unfamiliar with. The answers you need are further up the path, but you have to let yourself walk away first to know that. The Witness does more than equip you with the tools needed to find the right answers. It teaches you how to ask the right questions. Expand this dynamic to the whole of the island, and you see how intelligently designed a puzzle game this is. It doesn't just give you the freedom to chip away at its riddles at your own pace, but creates a compelling adventure of the learning process itself. The masterful design of the Witness's puzzles is matched by the clever layout of the actual island, full of startling and enlightening visual revelations that added excitement and meaning to the world even when I wasn't actively seeking it out. Everything feels like it was placed with a purpose, allowing familiar sights to take on thematic weight when viewed from different angles. That's kind of what The Witness is about, pointing you towards new ways of seeing. Finding concrete answers about this abandoned island requires patience, but there's an enthralling amount of mystery here to dissect across the 40 to 50 hours it takes to get through the story. There are also plenty of secrets tucked away behind the most challenging obstacles. Some of the most mind-blowing revelations were actually hidden in plain sight, making every return to the island a new adventure. I estimate it would take 80 to 100 hours to fully do and see everything here. But there's a satisfying amount of world-building clues scattered around, and I was able to reach an ending the first time without feeling like The Witness owed me a greater answer. Story does not drive The Witness as much as its mystery, and it doesn't treat story as an arbitrary reward for your efforts. What's there only enriches an already fulfilling experience. The Witness has a power and pull that carried me throughout more than 70 hours, and that, even now, beckons me back to confront the mysteries I left unsolved. Its themes weave themselves beautifully throughout every moment, and its graceful combination of tangible goals, obscurity, and freedom creates ample opportunity for small victories and grand revelations alike. For more on The Witness, stick with IGN.